I think.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie.
And this is Angelique. Hi.
And you're probably wondering, we are with Better Than Botox. And so you're probably wondering, like, what is this group? What is this page all about? So that's why we're here today. And I want to introduce my good friend. I had this vision to do this collaboration, but I needed someone on board that really had the certifications, the background, and the experience. So that's where my good friend Angelique comes in. She's a holistic esthetician. She has so much experience in the field. So I'm going to kind of let you take it away, Angelique.
Absolutely. So my name is Angelique Renee. I'm a holistic beauty expert and licensed esthetician, and I have many years of background as a wellness coach. I then went on to become a makeup artist. I've got tons of experience in supplementation and then became licensed as an esthetician. And I learned very early on that there's a connection of beauty and wellness from the inside out. And years ago, I was in corporate America, and when Botox injectables and surgery really started becoming popular, and I hit the wall being burnt out and I looked and felt more tired than my biological age. And I started looking around and realizing that everybody was using this stuff to mask and cover up the fact that their lives were tipped out of balance, and that they simply weren't nurturing and taking care of themselves. And so throughout my career, I have just seen so many examples of people being too harsh on their skin. And it's the largest organ on our body, and we really need to love on it. And the status quo has been to poke, prod, peel,
Yes.
needle, strip,
And there's definitely
dry.
that misconception. I don't know if you were told this or heard it when you were a little girl that, beauty is pain, right? Like the high heels or the tight this or suck it up or the corsets, right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
of the era of thinking that beauty is painful. But as you're going to kind of highlight, if we're not addressing, if we're not loving and we're not nourishing, then we're not getting to the core of why skin looks good. Because just burning and stripping and injecting and needling causes trauma. And that isn't always going to give us a great result, right, Angelique?
Absolutely. And not only is it trauma and injury to the body, but it's synthetic chemicals. We're seeing a lot of long-term repercussions with all of this stuff, and it's only a temporary fix. And that temporary fix that you take advantage of today may cause a long-term repercussion in the future. And I've done many webinars on this to list all of the different things that I've seen.
Yeah.
But it is concerning because I have such a heart to serve and support women. I love women so much. We're mothers, we're daughters, we're now business owners, we're, the backbone of our household, we're the healers, the teachers, and everything else. And for the love of women, I think that we need to stop poisoning ourselves and being so hard on ourselves, and especially after coming out of the last couple of years with everything that's been going on. Our health is more valuable and more important than ever. Our health is our wealth, and our beauty should not compromise that.
And I kind of noticed, just it was about 3 years ago, and I would kind of see my pictures come up and I'm like, oh my God, I'm just there hits that age. I think, in our 30s, we start seeing things, and then our 40s, more things. And I just thought, I don't want to go and get these. And I thought really my only option was to, either get the Botox or the fillers. And I just thought, I do not want to look like everyone else that gets those. I want to retain my facial features to look like myself. And I kind of was doing more of the face tuning on my photos. And then came along the concept of the nourishing from the inside out. And I really thought, that could only do so much, but it really is amazing when you couple that with using the right skincare, right? You have the inside out, the nourishing, the right skincare, and then going to a good esthetician like yourself and, getting things that are going to help massage and things that we can even do at home that can working all synergistically together. And I do want you to also share just a little bit how, you have clients that come to you for your services and you do amazing services that are holistic that you wouldn't know you could even do, like lifts and all these kind of things. But
Yes.
just share a little bit how the people that did the nourishing with the nutrition had a better result than the people that just came to you, or, you know, they also addressed their health issues and their nutrition and made sure they were getting the proper things for their skin, versus the people that just kind of came to you and got the, you know, the processes done without having that nourishing.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I'll start off by saying the reason I got into non-invasive, non-toxic beauty and anti-aging is because I'm a big old chicken and I hate needles.
I am too. Oh.
I'm like, the thought of going and sitting in a chair voluntarily while
I
someone
love that
comes at your face with a needle just totally freaks me out.
You watch those videos, Angelique, and those needles are like so long.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just like, oh, I'm with you.
Yeah. I'm the worst when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I'm looking around and I'm like, there's got to be a better way. And so it set me on this mission to find not only just the best products, but the best technologies. And amazingly enough, some of the technologies that are really good for stimulating the skin are older technologies that, you know, there's all this new stuff that keeps coming out. And I've seen some repercussions with some of the newer technologies, but some of the stuff that like I use, it's been around since the 1950s. We're just finding new ways to use it. And it does get results. And so when you actually pair the stimulation of the skin from externally with good quality products that are going to solicit a repair response from the skin, and then you add the skin nutrition, it creates this sandwich effect. So you're stimulating from the outside, you're nourishing from the inside, and it's a 1-2 punch. And what keeps us looking young is plump, supple skin. Yes. And it helps to reattach the connective tissue.
And I'm going to have you post, after we're done with this video, below in the comments, some people you've worked with who have done everything, because you have some amazing transformations, Angelique, where like literally I feel like those people would have had to gotten a facelift to get the kind of results you have accomplished with this synergistic effect of addressing all these points. So
yeah, and what I've figured out is that people are really skipping the basic fundamentals of skin health, and they're jumping into all of these advanced, aggressive, ablative services without properly prepping. And the result of that is the higher sensitivity, a compromise of the protective barrier of the skin, thinning of the skin over time. And if you can only peel off so many layers of your skin, you have to rebuild the structure and function of the inside. And so what I did was I was already doing amazing work and getting amazing results. And then when I added the skin nutrition to it, we were able to collapse timelines to where they would get results faster, they would require fewer treatments, and then they would see a consistent improvement over time, even after we've finished their treatment plan. And then they only have to come to me once in a while for maintenance. So I just saw a client today at a women's luncheon. It's been a couple months since I finished up her treatment plan, and she continues to improve and continues looking better. And she's
using the nutrition, right? She's using the inside out,
nourishing both the inside and the outside, and just loving on her skin. And it shows. I mean, she's almost 70 years old, and like she now looks like she's in her late 50s.
Wow. So really, I think what we want to, if you are interested, if you're watching this and you're like, how do I do this? How do I get started? So 2 things. If you're like, I need more information, or maybe I want a consultation, send us a message right here on the page. Angelique is wonderful with consultations and, you know, designing specified protocols and regimens for people. Or if you're like, you know, I really want to give a try what you ladies, you know, what you feel like, now's a great time, right, Angelique?
I just turned 45 2 days ago. I'm just going to shout that from the rooftops. I'm just saying that. Like, we are redefining.
You're 45 going on 30, girl. You're 45 going on 30, right?
Right. Yeah. Your DNA is not your destiny, and your biological age doesn't have to match your chronological age. And I look younger now than I did 10 years ago. Woo-hoo. Like, yeah, and it's so possible. And so, like, we just want to be in service to let people know their options. We're in a time now where autoimmune disorders, cancer, transplants, so many different things are on the rise. And it's like, but we still want beauty and anti-aging. And that doesn't mean that we're just, going to go to the local granola shop and, and rub some mud on our face or something like that. We're Lux girls. Of course, we want like good quality, a beautiful experience and to be pampered. And I know also you've been on a mission too, to also find, as an esthetician, I learned facial massage techniques, but some of the old fashioned techniques, I know you've been a student of lately, and we're going to be sharing some of that stuff.
We're going to be sharing lots of little clips and videos, and then
you can do at home, even if you can't see an esthetician on a regular basis.
Exactly. So
we want to empower you ladies.
That's right. And these techniques, like Angelique talks about, they're ancient. Like some of the ancient things that people did, ancient Chinese techniques that kept the lady's skin looking very youthful way up into, their ages. So yes, I'm excited to share a lot of that piece of it with you. So also, now's a great time, right? Because we have a special promotion going on of a discount. Plus we have free shipping. And like Angelique was saying, the shipping costs are getting so high, and on a usual shipment that will save like $20 right there. So between the two, discount and savings, you're looking at like a $40 savings, which we all need that right now. So
absolutely. And when I actually do consultations with my clients, I look at all the contributing factors that will make an impact on the appearance of their skin. So I do look at lifestyle, diet, hormones, sleep patterns, skincare, nutrition, supplementation, all of these different variables in order to tailor a program. So even if you're somewhere across the country and you can't come see me in the treatment room, you will still have tools available that you can do to nurture and nourish yourself and still be able to experience the repair effects and being able to roll back the clock on your appearance.
Yes. So send us a message right here and we're happy to set something up or get you started. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. And we're looking